Well, there's not much to do at this point but just make my video because I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. So, first I've been trying to file my taxes, and the actual filing is the part that I'm hung up on now. That shouldn't be too hard, but I have a whole bunch of documentation that I need to send in with it, I think. Or maybe I can just claim it and, maybe it's all already been sent to the IRS. Isn't that how the forms work? So we'll just have to see. I also have been doing a little bit of other stuff. I saw something that I applied for recently. I'm continuing to try to maximize my potential in life because as much as I appreciate having a job, I would like a better job. And we're kidding ourselves if we think I'm making the most of me. I'm just making the most of me that I can make right now. So I'm still actively looking for more job stuff. And I did finally get my windmill down on paper. I've been trying to recover my Guild Wars 2 account for the longest time, I want to say since September. And I finally got it all taken care of. And then I had to download. So I spent the better part of a day downloading, and also an evening. And while it was downloading, I'm like, what else can I do? I remembered I had that goal. I wanted to get my windmill design down on paper. So it's drawn out. I figured out what I need. And, kind of trying to figure out where to go from there. Looking at some of the other numbers with it. And, yeah. I did also look at health care plans because, the government's making us get those, but I'm trying to look at them. Well, the only thing I was able to figure out on that stupid website was that the deadline is the 31st, so at least I have more time than I thought. I thought it was the 15th. And I also have a birthday coming up, which is kind of nice. My birthday's on the 11th, though I'm not expecting a whole lot to be going on for it, but it's still, birthday. And Chris went ahead and gave me a present today. It was a Kohl's gift card, which I took to Kohl's and used to buy a couple pairs. I used it to help me buy a couple pairs of pants. I was planning to go there today anyway, so he decided to go ahead and give me a present. So I now have a couple new pairs of pants, and I think they fit. I kind of cut a happy compromise between clearance, affordability, and pants that fit. Also, Kohl's doesn't have a lot of stuff in my size because I was actively looking. So I may end up having to shop at Big and Tall because I've gotten big and I've always been tall. Other than that, what else did I do? I made a list. I went to Walmart and picked up some basic stuff, breakfast and whatnot. Other than that, I just have the shelf that I was looking at building around my computer monitor because I want more shelf space. And there was some perfect cardboard outside a week or two ago, so I cut out several panels and I grabbed the other half of the box that it was in because I didn't get everything in it. Anyway, so I'm still looking at building around that. And I've been starting to think again about my solar still because that's something that I do intend to do. And I also got some very nice styrofoam, expanded polystyrene, out of the box too. And for a proof of concept, that's not bad. So I'm going to try to get to building my second windmill prototype while those two things are still rolling around in my head. And I may build the shelf too. Now, I did go out yesterday and hang out with some friends, and I did have fun doing that. And I was looking forward to a weekend at home this weekend, but then there was a party on Friday. It was supposed to be last Friday, and it got moved to this Friday that one of my friends is having up toward Greensboro, and I'm kind of iffy about going. I want to go, I'm just not sure. Anyway, I keep telling myself I'm gonna not party so much, but this doesn't seem out of the question, right? So other than that, life is good, and we'll just see where it takes me.